Welcome to Time Capsule 2, the 2012 packing party. This is a ceremonial packing. The actual packing of the time capsule will occur sometime over the next few days. But I want to remind everybody, if you haven't signed the scroll in the back, to please do so. But if you, for some reason, don't get to sign it today, we'll have that scroll available over the next few days for you to come by and put your signature or predictions or other comments on the scroll. So before we reveal some of the items that will be going in the time capsule, and hopefully you all have one of these programs that on the back shows you the complete list. A question that we were asked, have been asked, is why are we doing this? And obviously we were influenced by the discovery of the 1954 capsule. So it was a pretty quick and easy decision for us, especially as we're working on a couple of the historical spaces yet to be finished in the new building, that we would do a time capsule. So we ordered a time capsule, sign of the times. We ordered it off the internet. And as you know from the variety of emails, we invited all of you and others such as our alumni and some folks from UT Health to submit ideas about what should go in the time capsule. And then our historical committee that, again, has been guiding the process of completing our historical spaces in the new building. The historical committee chose the contents based on the submissions. And the committee also debated, so when should this time capsule be opened? Should it be 50 years, 75 years, 100 years? And I think we've settled on 50 years, have we not? So just in case you're wondering, December 5th, 2062 is a Tuesday. So either put it on your calendar, pass it on to younger members of your family, whatever is most appropriate. So, but I will say, I think those of you that were either here for the opening of the 1954 capsule or certainly have seen the contents, I think that the items that came out of that capsule were, certainly reflective of the mid-1950s, but I think many of us felt like we wanted more. We wanted some more communication from the folks at that time as to the origin of that capsule, what was really going on at that time from the perspective of faculty, staff, and students. And I would say with the scroll, the letters, and whatnot, there will be no shortage of communication from us to folks 50 years from now about who we were and what we were doing. So thanks to all of you that contributed to that. As far as the final location or the location for the new capsule, you will see at a later date a plaque that will be on the wall across from the faculty practice. So the hallway immediately across from the faculty practice, there will be a plaque there. So it will be well identified. It won't be a secret as to where the time capsule is. And the time capsule, once we pack it, will be encased in the wall behind where that plaque is displayed. So a little bit there for you. Okay. So let me ask John O'Black and Tricia Fullerton to come up to the stage, and we'll unveil some of the items that we have up here. You'll be able to, after the ceremony, you're welcome to come up and see some of the items, but we're going to highlight a few of them using the document camera up here as well, and show you a little bit of some of what we think are some of the more interesting items going in. So the first item is the Discover UTSD magazine. If you haven't seen this magazine, this is the first edition, and an interactive PDF version of this magazine will be on the way shortly. And there are extra hard copies of anyone that didn't get one that would like one of that. The next item is the pink marble etching. As many of you know, this is a part of a new fundraising initiative for the school for the new Impact Fund. So there'll be one of those in there. The next item is the Centennial Gold Medallion and Pin from 2005. The Houston Chronicle from the day after we opened the 1954 capsule. And if you didn't see this issue, there was the picture and the story that was in the September 8th issue. And by the way, we will be putting in today's edition of the Houston Chronicle as well as this September 8th. A copy of the Brewsters. Oh gosh. Which, as many of you know, is the textbook used in part of our interprofessional education and ethics. Some restorative models from the Department of Restorative Dentistry and Prosthodontics. Now, of course, what's interesting here is not just the models, but true to the prosthodontist, that there is a detailed explanation of these models. So, thank you. That's Dr. Fry. We'll thank Dr. Fry for that. The Alumni Association 50-year pin, 1957 to 2000. Well, it's right there. Dr. DeAnton's book. Some of you may not be familiar with the book. I think this was published in the early 90s by former faculty member Dr. Danny DeAnton. And then the last items that we're highlighting are the challenge coins, which those of you that have been here at least a few years, you know that we started this at graduation in 2011. And the first challenge coin commemorates the name Dental Branch, as we went from Dental Branch to School of Dentistry. The challenge coin from this past May commemorated the Dental Branch building. And then the third coin this coming May will recognize this new building. So it's a series of three keepsake challenge coins. So you're probably wondering, how are we going to get the 2013 challenge coin into the capsule? Well, we're not, because it will obviously have been sealed by then. So what we're going to do, we kicked around a couple ideas. We talked about the 2013 coin. We could give it to the president of the Alumni Association, and each year the president of the Alumni Association would hand that off to the next. But Tricia and others convinced us that somewhere along the lines that coin would get lost. So we didn't do that. We talked about maybe taking the 2013 coin and hiding it somewhere in this building, but in the time capsule it would say where that coin is. I think that idea got knocked down. And I think what we've settled on is when the 2013 coin is produced in May, we will display it in one of our historical display cases. It'll be clearly designated as to what it is, but also that it is to join its other two partners when this time capsule is opened in 2062. So that's what we settled on. So okay, so let's move into the awards category. There were a lot of suggestions that stood out in some way. But they're not all going into the capsule. And certainly there are many of them that are going into the capsule that didn't necessarily get awards for various reasons. So, for example, when more than one person suggested the same thing, the person that submitted first is the one that will receive the award. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come down front and we're going to call up individually those that are winning the awards. And we have a certificate and then one of the little gift cards from the French Corner to give everybody. The first category was fundamentals, and the first winner was for a suggestion that the clinic list of most commonly used dental materials be included, and that was Tim Hill. Tim here? Okay. He's studying. The next was to the first to suggest hand pieces and instruments, and this goes to Alpha Hadassah Capetillo. There you go. And you just wait over to the right. Under most creative, this is for suggesting we invite current students and others to write letters to their future selves or family members, and that was Brian Schnupp. How are you going to be in the picture and take it at the same time? Okay. Under the funniest, some say, a bobblehead of me. That did not make it into the capsule. And that was Adam Grin. Now notice that was under funniest and not the next category, most bizarre. There were two winners. Tim. There you go. Congratulations for your idea on the funny materials.
I thought that was a good one. Thank you.
Okay, under most bizarre, the first there were two. The first one was a Mayan calendar, and that was Dr. Jennifer Kerr. Congratulations. Okay. Over here. Yeah. The other, and I believe this person may have won the award for the most bizarre guess of the 54, but this is, so in the Oral Biology 1 course for the dental students, Dr. Tribble collected saliva from all 103 students to measure the volume produced, pH, etc. The saliva was then pooled and stored at 4 degrees, and so she proposed filtering and sterilizing the saliva to hermetically seal it and put it into the time capsule. So she won the award, but the saliva is not going in the time capsule. Thank you, Dr. Tribble. All right, next category is most likely to become obsolete. There were several people that suggested an iPhone or an iPad, but the first to suggest that was Dr. J. Welch. And the other winner in the category most likely to become obsolete was for an Axiom and MyPax user guides, and that was Tracy Hayes. Okay, two winners in the next category, which was most likely to still be around. No, it's not the development option. This is for suggesting the Hanau alcohol torch, and we've got some photos of the torch today versus how it looked in the 30s, which is essentially unchanged. Dr. Amy Rydell. Okay. Next person under most likely still to be around was the first to mention Starbucks when she suggested an empty Starbucks cup with the lid, straw, and the cardboard sleeve, and that was Dr. Veronique Delotte. There you go. Okay. There are three winners under this next category of students of today. This first one, she suggested including video made for the incoming class of 2016, and that was Laura Nelson. The next category was Our World in 2012, and there are two winners. The first is for the first person to suggest a CD with music current to our time, and that's Diane Boudreaux. And the other winner in the category of Our World in 2012 was for the first to suggest a Houston newspaper, and that was Adrian Lewis. And the last category is predictions. This prediction, and there's two winners, this is a prediction that we should include a can of Copenhagen and a pack of Marlboros with the explanation, quote, hopefully these products, so detrimental to dental health as well as other health issues, will be gone when they open the time capsule the next time around. And this was, the winner was our Vice President for Academic and Research Affairs, Eric Solberg. And the last winner in the category of predictions is for his prediction that we'll be, quote, growing new teeth from stem cells, and there will be a strep mutans vaccine inhibitor based on the Keep 32 molecule, and that's Adam Grin again. All right, there you go. I'm going to ask Patricia Tan to come up as she'll be addressing you next.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate you guys all being here. I'm really honored to be here and part of this event. I'm going to be part of the first class to graduate from this amazing building, and hopefully in 50 years I won't forget where we decided to put the time capsule. Just a few words, I guess, for my future self. Hopefully in 50 years I won't regret this outfit. But more importantly, to say that I'm proud of myself for getting into this field. I'm really happy that I got to be part of this school and learn from our amazing professors and be part of an amazing class and learn so much from even my fellow classmates. It was an amazing 4 years, and after me being at this stage, I can tell you it was worth it. It's hard to imagine in your second and first year, but you'll get through it. And to all the future dental students and hygiene students, get through it. You'll love it at the end. And good luck to everybody. Thank you.
Okay, believe it or not, we're actually on time. So I want to thank everybody for coming to this special event. We have been recording it, and we will be making this video available, and the video of this event will go into the time capsule as well. So the last order of business we have before going out to the lunch is to take a group photo. So I'm going to ask Brian to come up, and he and Daryl are going to kind of orchestrate all of us to get this photo.